J. Irving-Giles. I'm here with GearWire.com, and I'm sitting right now on a Line 6 Flextone 3 XL, and connected to it is the Line 6 FBV Shortboard controller, which I think, if you have a Line 6 amp, is a pretty essential piece to have to get all you can out of the amp. The amp normally has 4 presets on it that you can access just from the front panel, but connecting it to the shortboard expands that all the way to 36 presets, gives you 9 banks of 4 channels each, and comes with presets, but most fun you can have is to program your own. It also adds a volume pedal that can be switched to a wah pedal, and it allows you independent on and off control of your delay, your reverb, your modulation, and there's a fourth switch on here. On the Spider amps, it controls the drive boost, which if you step on it, it gives you a little extra oomph to your to just whatever gain you're running. On the Flextone, since that's mostly used to model tube amps, a lot of which are vintage, that extra oomph isn't exactly necessary. So the stomp control actually just handles just the compression, turning that on and off. And it's pretty simple other than that. It connects actually with a Category 5 cable, which just like an Ethernet cable, which is something that's very smart, but also something I haven't seen much from any other manufacturer. One downside to this is that, I mean, it is an amp controller, but it's so convenient, and it basically turns your amp into just a multi-effects pedal as well, that if you have it, you can't really use it with anything else, and does kind of keep you in the Line 6 family. So let's play around a little bit, see what it can do. First, we'll look at the foot switch here. Its primary purpose is as a volume pedal. So that's good for swells, but as far as volume pedals go, it's not any more interesting than any other volume pedal. So let's switch it over to the wah setting, and then gets a little more fun. All right, going back, as you can see, it allows independent effects, or it allows independent control of your effects. You can turn delay on and off. Same with reverb. Another thing about just the controller and the amp and the way they work together is that when you have a preset stored on here, no matter what the knobs on the amp say, no matter where they're placed, they'll actually digitally be somewhere else. And if you have a preset on here and you want to change it a little bit, if you turn the knob, it will change it for that effect. But there's also just a manual mode, like if you hold in the button, it switches to manual, and then that plays whatever is dialed up on the amp at the time. So as you can see, 2 very different tones. So wrapping up with the shortboard, I think it's one of the most useful pieces of equipment you can buy with a Line 6 amp. Just takes what you can do with the amp and really lets you use all of its features, and gives you enough presets to where if you use a lot of them on stage, you'll be covered all in one pedal. There's one thing I don't like about the FBV shortboard. It's the way patches are saved. The way you name it, instead of like a jog wheel or any kind of wheel to dial in the letters, you have to keep stepping on the knobs to get it to move one letter over and one letter over. And the buttons are really sturdy, but it just takes way longer than it should to name a patch. And that's the FBV shortboard.